carpet cleaning world. This is your administrator, Roger Lloyd. And tonight is the Revolution Show, the Tuesday night Revolution Show for the carpet cleaning world and for the carpet cleaning industry. Tonight, we have a very special guest, Janae Riley. Janae Riley is going to tell us about RLMA for the carpet cleaning industry. Now, without further ado, I'm going to introduce Janae. I'm going to let her tell you a little bit about herself, and then she's going to tell you what is RLMA. All right? Thank you, and how are you feeling today, Janae?
I'm great. How are you, Roger?
I'm fabulous. Why don't you tell
Glad
us
to
a
hear
little
that.
bit about yourself?
A little bit about myself. My name's Janae Raleigh. My background is about 20, 25 years plus of customer service. Um, just to elaborate, I've done everything from, as well as some sales, uh, mostly in contact or call centers. I've done everything from mortgage lead generation to training people to sell alert systems for seniors and the disabled. I've done scheduling for in-home care agencies. I've trained agents for call centers and continued to coach them. I've also done the HR aspect of that as well. And most recently, I've done customer service for a very well-known high-end European day spa. So they have a strict standard that they set, and I've taken that along with me. I've also set appointments for water quality inspections for high-end, state-of-the-art water quality or water softening equipment. So my experience in customer service kind of runs the gamut from the small to the large. So to
Excellent.
elaborate,
Oh,
yeah. So to elaborate, I've been able to kind of glean a little bit from each of those sectors or those industries, and I've been able to kind of mold it and shape it into who I am today. Which brings us to this concept for RLMA. RLMA is an acronym for a marketing program. So RLMA is an acronym for Roger Lloyd's Marketing Assistant. That's me. So very simple, but still very professional and official sounding. So it serves its purpose, right? Yeah. So if you'd like me to, I'll go further and explain a little bit about RLMA's role and what we're doing here today.
please do.
Okay. So what we'd like to do is provide assistance to your businesses, however well established those businesses are. Roger has made me highly aware that in the carpet cleaning world, there are well established business owners such as himself. Roger's been doing this, what, 28 years, Roger? Or more? About that? Yes. And there are also newer business owners here in carpet cleaning world. So it seems like from what I've been able to witness that there's a little bit of everybody in here. Some of those of you that have maybe been doing this for 8 to 10 years or just, so the whole purpose and the whole point is to be able to serve everyone. Those of you that are very well established may feel like if it's not broke, don't fix it. And that's fine. God bless you. But there might be those of you who might need some help and some assistance with marketing and recognize that you can change things up and stay relevant in this industry. And that's going to be where we come in, RLMA. I got to get accustomed to allowing that to roll off the tongue properly. RLMA will provide these assistances to your businesses by doing the following. We will be taking calls. with a customer service greeting. We will answer any inquiries that come for your business. So answering inquiries, answering questions about the types of services that are provided. Each of you do maybe something a little different than the other, so it'll be curtailed to your specific needs for each of your businesses individually. The availability that you have may or may not have for scheduling. Pricing. Each of you have separate or different pricing because of the areas you're in. So that'll be recognized as well. Also answering inquiries for job opportunities. There are some of you that are constantly looking for technicians or specialists to hire, and someone needs to answer and field those calls as well. So again, RLMA will provide that service for you as well. Accepting payments to close invoices, accept deposits, process payments, or even process refunds. So that's something that at some point we will be providing for you as well. Redirecting the customer or the prospect to your company website. Sometimes people just want to be walked through the website process. If you have it in your website where payments can be accepted, I have done that quite often with many customers or clients of several businesses. And sometimes they just want the assistance. Walk me through this. Or just let them know that it's available to them should they, want more information. That's what we're here for. The other items are items or services that will be provided later on. So today we are only going to introduce one service at a time. So today I will explain that shortly, but I'd like to completely give everyone a great idea of the types of services that we will provide, because there will be full services provided. So this is going to be huge for everyone, I hope. Business credit and loan approvals. A lot of you will need assistance with equipment purchases, equipment repairs, truck repairs. You might need to meet your payroll for this week. You may have had a large expense that was unexpected, and having the proper business credit where you can get a loan for the purpose of meeting that payroll or meeting some bill or expanding the business or acquiring an actual brick and mortar location, if that's what you want to do. So that'll come into play as well in the very near future. We will also look to help some of you with annual tax preparation if needed by a licensed CPA. We will also do ultimately LLC setup. There are a lot of you that need to separate your business from yourself. In other words, a lot of you are vesting as sole proprietors, and probably because you figure it's just yourself, you may be the only employee or there are no other employees. There's no need to, but you will find later on as we get into things further, you will definitely find that you absolutely want to separate your business from your personal self. Because you certainly don't want to, if someone supposedly wants to sue ABC Carpet Cleaning and ABC Carpet Cleaning is directly attached to Joe Jones, then it's not ABC Carpet Cleaning that's going to get sued. It's going to be Joe Jones. So Joe Jones, let's protect you. Let's get that taken care of through RLMA. That's one of the services we will provide eventually as well. So that's just the beginning of what it is that we want to do. But I would like to go further, if I may, Roger.
By all means.
All right. So we want to give you the opportunity to give your business a competitive edge. And having a competitive edge is allowing you to have a professional standard set from the beginning. If you get in on something like this, for those of you that are just starting out in your business, you are setting the tone of the type of company you are running. Very professional. You don't have to worry about answering the phone when you could be cleaning carpets and providing the service that you are meant to provide. The first point of contact for any business should always be a pleasant, friendly, professional voice to greet your prospective client, your current client, and those that you want to keep as recurring clients. So if you think about when you've called any company, if they don't sound like they're having a bright, shiny day, they're bringing you down. So you kind of expect the rest of the call and whoever else you're going to deal with in that company to bring you down. And we certainly don't want to do that. Let's avoid that. Let's provide you with a professional voice to take all of your calls. Friendly, pleasant, full of customer service, full of life. And, you know, a tired carpet cleaner at 4 o'clock in the afternoon just isn't going to want to answer the phone like, ABC Sunshine Cleaning, it's a lovely day. That's really probably the furthest thing from your mind. You just want to get through your day, get home to your wife and kids, and collect on your next job. So again, that's where RLMA comes in. Allowing RLMA to take calls for you, answer your inquiries, scheduling your appointments is going to be so valuable. It sounds very simple, and I want it to sound simple because it really is a simple plan. It really is. The process, however, is not so simple. So what we would do in our role is be available during your designated hours of operation to help set your appointments, modify any schedules, make any changes that are necessary, and even take payments right over the phone. Most of you have House Call Pro, and you can accept payments through there or whatever CRM you use. And whatever your situation is, we will make absolutely sure that we are customizing it for your needs. So the end result, you get to go to your client's business or your client's residence, provide them excellent service, and get paid. Sound good, Roger?
I'm loving it. All right. Janae, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to breathe here. How about 10? The thing is this.
I appreciate it.
The carpet cleaning industry doesn't realize how much they need something like this. I have been promising this for a very long time since I started the carpet cleaning room, which turned into the carpet cleaning world, which now we have a conference coming up, which you're well aware of. We'll be talking to a lot of the people that come, getting them set up. There are so many carpet cleaners that went into this business for all the wrong reasons. They wanted to eliminate the boss, and they thought they were going to own a business, but they really just bought a job. Because the things that you're touching on right now, the newcomers to the industry don't realize that they need to set up a LLC first. They need to protect all of their personal possessions before they take any piece of equipment in any one of these houses and do some damage, and now they're liable for that. Number
Bingo.
2, you just touched on answering the phone. It's not even just answering the phone when they're tired in the afternoon. It could be 9 o'clock in the morning and they're loading up the truck, asking yours truly right here. And I don't feel like taking the phone calls. And here comes Miss Mary Brown. Hi, I was calling to get an estimate. Oh, you got to be kidding me right now. I'm trying to go out here and do the job anyway. So the point is to have someone not only do that, do they know how precious and important it is to get an email address? A lot of these guys, they know it, but they don't do it. Even yours truly. I'm not beating you guys up. Oh, man, if it wasn't for House Call Pro, if I didn't have Janae here, I would be, oh, man, I forgot to get the email again. The email is like money in the future. That's just money in the future. But anyway, I'm going to let Janae take. I brought Janae in here I told you guys we were starting all these programs, but now Janae is ready. She's getting her team together. But the one thing you guys don't understand, I tried to bring a call answering service in here last year, Janae. That just
Okay.
flopped all the way because they
Okay.
didn't know our industry. They just weren't answering the calls good, and they had a lot of problems. But now, being as though you are designated for the carpet cleaning industry, not
Strictly.
only can you answer the phones the way they need to be answered, but you're going to clean every prospect because you're trained by yours truly. You're
Oh yeah.
trained by me. So
Yes.
you're going to answer the phone the way any type of carpet cleaner needs their customers to be pre-seasoned, if you know what I mean. All
Right.
right, Janae, I gave you 30 seconds instead of 5. Now it's your turn. Let's talk to him.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So what we're doing is today we're introducing this specific service. It will boost your business if that's your goal. If not, again, God bless you. Then, some of you are content where you are, and that's fine. You like the title, you like a name on the side of your truck. If you're comfortable where you are, God bless you. That's awesome. Those of us that want a little more and have further goals and have determined that they would like to boost it up a bit, lend me your ears. RLMA will set appointments for your carpet cleaning service for the purpose of providing a free carpet cleaning inspection with commercial accounts.
Woo, woo, woo. Tell him, drum roll, please. Tell him.
Why are you so excited, Roger?
Because I already know what you did for me on Memorial Day week. I already know how many commercial accounts I got the on Memorial week. Yes. Let's tell him. Tell him.
Okay, so the restaurant, right?
The restaurant.
Okay. And then today we did, you have the 2 day cares,
That's right.
right? And they're both pretty large. So they're both pretty large. And then the final one, there's no confirmation on it yet. And it's already late in the day, so I won't know until the morning, sorry. But the final one was for a property management company, but we don't have confirmation on that just yet, but I'm right on it.
Yes, you are.
Anyway, so there's so much following up that's involved in this. You have to use effective emails. Just sending an email with a name, a contact information, good luck. Think about how many emails go straight to spam, you junk them, you trash them. If they don't have a catchy subject line, me personally, you're out of there. You're being deleted. If I don't know you and it's unsolicited email, which that's pretty much what this is, because these are cold calls being made, okay? This is a very antiquated type system, maybe. However, it works. In the commercial industry, it works. The phone call followed up with the email works. These people are busy. They don't have time. They do need results. However, they want to see something tangible. Best way to do that, email. Send them an effective email with an effective subject line for the purpose of getting them to open it. And what happened today, Roger, the lady from the daycare business? She called you and then she emailed me and then we scheduled the appointment. So, we kind of double teamed her, right? Long story short, large daycare facility with a great appointment set, and Roger's going to do his thing. It's up to you, but every inspection you do turns into what? Getting paid.
That's it, a field goal.
So again, a lot of follow-up is involved in this. This is part of what I was saying, how it's a simple program, it's a simple plan. The process is very detailed, very redundant, a little boring, but we get the job done. You raising your hand?
Yes, I am. I wanted to make sure I gave you respect. See, I don't know if they're getting what you're saying to them. So I'm gonna talk to him and how we talk in carpet cleaning terms. We just lay it
Go ahead.
all out. Listen,
Translate.
that's right. Guys and ladies, you want commercial accounts. You want to get in the door. But how many of you inbox me for the last year, 2 years, whatever, and it said, Roger, I want more commercial accounts. I want to get in the commercial door. What marketing material do you offer that can get me in the door with these commercial
Exactly.
accounts? Well, this is the thing. I have a lot of written marketing materials and even digital marketing materials. But with commercial, it's different than residential. I'm always feeding you the residential. I'm always feeding you the residential. Now I'm gonna answer your questions for you guys that want some commercial work. And this goes from the small mom and pop shops to the larger 3 and 4 truck operations. You need someone between the hours of 9 to 5 to do what you can't do, what you don't have time to do. And this is going to hurt, but it's the truth. What you don't have the soft skills to do. See, what this lady is telling you on the other side of me right now, you hear her voice. You hear her business etiquette. She has been trained 25 years of dealing with this. What you have been doing for maybe 25, myself, 28 years, is doing what? Dealing with the customer on the other end. When we
Right.
get to the job, to clean. Yeah, we can talk and talk shopping all there, but the soft skills that are needed to get these accounts is sitting on the other end of me. I told you I was going to do this. I was going to launch it in August, but Janae and I said, you know what? Let's give them a little pre-seasoning for what they can expect at the Carpet Cleaning World Conference. See, there is no more, Roger, I don't have commercial accounts. Roger, how do I get into
That's
daycares?
right.
Roger, how do I get into property manager? Roger, how do I get in the doctor's office, dentist's office, all throughout my town? And then if you want to go one step further, Roger, how do I become the go-to guy in the daycare industry? How
That's
do I
right.
become the go-to guy in the dentist and the doctor's industry? Well, this is it. See, there is no literature that you can just send out once or twice and hope
Oh
you
no.
get it. You need someone to constantly send correspondence. You need someone to call for you between the hours of 9 to 5 that have one thing that you don't have, the soft skills to open the door, to get you into that estimate. My goodness, guys, the daycare center that she just got for me today is 2,800 square feet. But see, the thing is, she's not just getting me in the door to clean it once. See, like she was telling you about the email follow ups. See, all of this is on her. None of this is on you. Once she gets you through the door, then it's your job to do what you do best, and that is to sell your carpet cleaning. Tell them how your truck mount can suck the nail out of a wall. I don't care. She got you in the door to do what? To be able to present and tell them and show them what you have to offer. Now, listen,
That's right.
if you guys want to become the number one go to guy for the daycare center industry in your community, in your county, this is the answer. If you guys want to become the go to guy for the dentist offices, the doctor's office, the optometrist, the podiatrist, the pediatricians, this is the answer. There
Yes,
is
it
no
is.
more. Like you guys can never say to me again, well, Roger, I'm trying to get this commercial work. Well, this is it. And you don't have to do anything but keep up with it. You have to keep up. Let Janae go out present this to your target market every day, every week, so she can keep the correspondence. And if nothing else, do one thing for you. Get you to become the household name, the brand name for whatever industry if not all, that you want to target. But you want to start with one. See, you know me. I'm a guy that likes to keep things in order. And that's why I irritate people. But I really don't care right now. Because this is what you asked me. This is the answer. There's nothing else in the industry right now that is doing it this way. This is I'm giving you, as Roger Lloyd's marketing assistant, I'm giving you my assistant for a fee to do what she's doing for me. Now, she just got me a daycare center account, I think three times a year. And guys, this touches almost 3,000 square feet. I charge 25 cents a square foot. All right, now you do the math.
Do the math.
The math. Yeah. All right, Janae, go ahead.
Also, I was just saying how the emails have to be effective. The phone calls have to be strategically placed as well. Just to introduce your company and the services that are provided. It's very necessary to create repetition for the purpose of branding and name recognition. So creating that repetition by email, continuously getting this in your inbox, well, up to 3-4 times, not harassment, let's be clear, but to continually get this strategically done is going to cause name recognition and your branding. So that's huge for you. Most cases, well, I won't say most, some cases will require up to 3 emails. They need some follow-up calls. They gotta, they might be on the fence. You gotta push them over a little bit, maybe, possibly. But again, those calls are being placed strategically. Some industries require a strategy when calling or emailing, such as the time of day or the time of month or even the time of year that you contact them. So for example, restaurants, which you just completed yesterday, right? The time of day is very important. The last thing you want to do is call during it's always going to be a breakfast hour, a lunch hour, or a dinner hour, okay? So let's be clear, they're eating, right? There's always a rush, but you don't call a pizza shop during lunchtime. It's unheard of. Now, if you're just calling all day, you don't recognize that because you figure, I'm just going to spend one day just doing all my marketing. And those of you that are going to try to do this on your own, again, God bless you too. And I wish you the best. This is not something that you would easily be able to spread yourself so thinly and do well. I'm not saying it cannot be done, though. Let's be clear. This is just something that's going to take a lot of that off of you so that you can focus on what you're meant to do, run your business, provide excellent service, get paid. Right? Daycare centers. The time of year is going to be important for daycare centers because they have annual certifications that they have to meet. They have standards that are set by the state that they are required every year to go through these licensing inspections. They also have unannounced inspections. So that's going to be important as well. Also, like right now, this time of year, a lot of the daycares, right, Roger, are having the graduation ceremonies and things like that. So that's also, there's also an advantage to knowing when to place those calls as well, which we did pretty well this week, right? And it's only Tuesday. My goodness. Okay, property management, the time of month. What's today's date, Roger? Remind me. How many times have I asked you that today, by the way?
All right, today's May 29th.
Today's May 29th. Not a good day to call property management. It's the end of the month. The end of the month. You are not going to get anyone, not even the lovely receptionist that usually answers the phone nice and cheery. She's stressed out because everyone in that office is stressing her out. You're not going to get anywhere. So at the end of the month and at the very beginning of the month where they are turning their rental properties over, have move-ins and move-outs, which is where we want to be. We want to be already on their roster, providing those services at that time. However, it's going to take a lot of strategizing. Is that a word? It's going to take a lot of strategizing to accomplish that appointment. So property managers are a little tougher, but once you knock that door down, me personally, now there will be a team that I train, so I will train them to do what I do in the manner that I do, in accordance to Roger's system. However, me personally, you can't keep me out once you crack the door. So once the door is cracked with property management, I'm breaking it down. I'm getting you in there. Okay. The calls and the emails will all be tailored to meet the needs of each commercial industry by using specified scripts without sounding like they're being read. We'll use voice inflection and intonation. And these are things that I've been trained on for many years. These are things that I've trained others on. There will be a loose script, maybe with bullet points, but for the purpose of sounding natural and just letting it flow, I think that's something each of you as business owners can appreciate. Who wants to sound monotone and robotic? It's the end of the day. I might sound like that a little bit, but I certainly know how to pick it up. So, Roger, I'm going to go over what carpet cleaners don't want and what carpet cleaners do want. You're going to help me with that because you would know that better than anyone. My understanding, my understanding of what carpet cleaners don't want, they don't want to have to be friendly. They don't want to have to be cheery. They don't want to have to be helpful after having a bad day. Your equipment has failed today, and it's the beginning of the week. Your technicians are no call, no show once again, and it's the beginning of the week. I'm waiting for you to say, are you kidding me right now? I really am. But, or your last client has been dissatisfied or refuses to pay you. Woo. You don't want to lose business for being short or unprofessional at any moment or not even taking a call. That's where we come in. You don't have to worry about 4 p.m. at the end of the day when you really, yeah, go ahead.
The one thing that I don't know how many guys are going to chime in when I say this, whenever there's a situation and they're like, well, that doesn't look good, or I was told that it was going to be this, or I was told it's going to be that, so I need to call the office. Oh, man, are you kidding me right now? They got somebody to call to get you off the hook. They're going to call Jeanette. Jeanette, when a customer calls you and they tell you they were blah, 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 blah. Go ahead.
I listen and I apologize profusely. And I tell them we're going to do everything we can to correct this issue because we definitely want to keep your business. That's way more important than being paid for this service. That's what we tell them. Now, how you feel about that will be different because the whole goal here is to keep and maintain that customer, right? Because people talk, there's word of mouth, there will be reviews. We want to do everything we can to mitigate or keep from having any of those types of issues. We want the repeat customer. So again, the
thing is that I'm trying to get at, and I know that, see, you have to be out in the field to understand this, but you might understand this anyway. People just want to tell on somebody. Like, it's not even that it goes anywhere. Just the fact that they can pick up the phone and tell on you. And you get me right. Listen, and all you can do is try to hold your laughter because you hear her on the phone talking about, oh yeah, the guy's this or the guy's that, the guys are this. And so, like Janae just said, before it ever goes anywhere and she puts you a bad review on Google or whatever, Janae is going to soft skill that situation. And then you know, Janae will text you and say, look, you need to blah, 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 so this lady can blah, 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 blah. So what I'm saying to you, it stops making you look like the average mom and pop business. See, people like feeling that option that they can tell on you. And then it goes on the flip side too. Maybe they want to call in and they want to say, you know what? Is this the BioClean home office? Yes, it is. This is Janae Riley. How can I help you? Oh yeah, I just wanted to tell you, Roger's out here today. He did a fantastic job. He got every spot out the carpet. The carpet looks great. Odie peed all over the carpet, and now he got all the Odie stains out. I mean, are you kidding me right now? Do you understand how just having this virtual, or she's not a virtual, this assistant for your business is just going to take so much heat off of you? Like, you just
Oh,
don't understand. You can finally do what you wanted to do when you started this business. You can
that's
start
right.
being a technician and you can start cleaning. You can clean, clean, clean. You can get all the commercial accounts that you want to get. You
That's
can get
right.
commercial accounts that are going to put you on a maintenance plan for commercial. You know, I already tell you about the residential maintenance plan, and that's what it's all about, the residual income. Talk to us, Janae.
Okay, so I mentioned what carpet cleaners don't want. I want to go over what carpet cleaners do want, just from those I've spoken with. Okay, and then you'll elaborate if you would, please. Again, it's in my mind as a carpet cleaner, I would think you would want to wake up every morning to emails that have many appointments for you to choose from.
Oh, man.
You get you get to cherry pick. You get to be selective even. You get to even turn down appointments if you choose because you can. Because you can now be selective. You can reschedule the appointment or hand it off if you choose. Or call back at Mrs. Jones. We're just so busy today. Great problem to have, right? If you choose. Now, I'm sure
That-
there are several other points that you can bring into as far as what carpet cleaners do want, but to
You
me,
know
that's
what?
huge.
The fact of the matter is, you just said it. They can pick and choose what appointments they want. But not only that, the fact now, you guys don't understand, you don't want to have to do the soft skills. You would want to have someone that can do the talking for you once you do the cleaning. That's what it is. This is helping you look larger than life and sound professional. But one thing the RLMA assistants are going to do, they're going to pre-season every potential client you have for a carpet cleaning. This is what the
Yes.
other virtual assistant companies, no matter how much I tried to talk to them or get them to understand, they just wanted to answer the phone call. They just wanted to answer the phone call, schedule the appointment, and be done with it. See, no, no, and more no. See, our industry needs that client to understand that she is not getting something that she could do herself if she go rent a rug dock.
Right.
But then on top of that, what you guys don't understand, or maybe you do, you need to make your company look like it's not just you. But if you want commercial
Absolutely.
accounts and if you want them to be on a maintenance plan, this is the only way to do it. And let's be honest, you're not going to do it this way. It would take you so much longer to be like, oh, I got to call such and such. Oh, I forgot to call this company. Oh, man, they told me to stop back by. You don't have to worry about that anymore. That's gone. But most of all, your clients are getting edu clean. They're getting
Oh,
edu
yeah.
clean to know. I'm sorry.
I was agreeing with you.
Oh, I'm just saying. Go ahead, Janae. Tell us.
Okay. So, end result, get paid. So, all we ask, RLMA is asking, is that you, in the carpet cleaning world, should you choose to accept the mission, provide us with a list of commercial businesses, leads, they're just leads, that include the name, address, phone number under the service category that you choose and the zip code that you choose. That's it. We do the rest. We'll set the appointment for you. Your role in all of this will remain a simple one. Show up to the inspection appointment, close the deal, upsell, whatever you do, collect your money, get paid. That's it. Allow your role to remain simple. Allow us to take the hassle out of all the rest. Take the hassle out of cold calling. Cold calling is kind of like it sounds. It's a little brutal, but that's something that we take the brunt of it. We send the emails. We do the follow up. We remove any detailed or any complicated part from what could be your daily time consuming routine. Obviously, you don't want that. So, what does RLMA do? Now, it won't just be me. Right now, it's just me, but there will be others that are coming aboard to be trained. So, you'll have several assistants available to answer calls and explain services in detail and pricing based on what you've set up. Okay. We will help. What we do is get beyond the gatekeepers. Gatekeepers are those that answer the phones for any business. I've run businesses, I've worked in businesses, and the first thing they want to do when someone's trying to sell something or some product or some item, they're not available. Leave a number. They'll get back to you. You're just trying to get them off the phone. You're tying up our phones. Just get off the phone. I'm the gatekeeper. I'm never going to let you talk to my boss. If I'm doing my job and I want to keep my job, you will never get directly to my boss. But guess who can do that? I can. Not 100% of the time, quite honestly. But I have a very high percentage rate of getting those calls, getting to the decision maker. We find out who the decision maker is. They're not always the owner. If I'm calling a law firm to schedule a carpet cleaning inspection, I'm not looking to speak with the lead partner in that firm. I'm looking to speak with the office manager or the secretary. That's the decision maker. Yeah, they signed the check. However, to get that appointment and to get your foot in the door, that decision maker has a different title than what you think. It's not always the owner. We find out the best time to reach the decision maker. We get the email address that gets directly to the decision maker. I don't need to get an email address that the janitor is going to be opening those emails. We don't need that. We do everything we can to get the decision maker's attention by email and by phone. Again, those catchy subject lines are very important. I make it very, very, it's very important to build rapport with everyone I speak with, anyone that picks up that line. Now, if they are the janitor, he's my best friend for that moment until I can speak with the head custodian, who can put me in touch with the receptionist, who can put me in touch with the HR lady, who can put me in touch with the decision maker I need to speak with to get that appointment to get Mr. Lloyd in that door. We get details. We find out when the last time the carpet's been cleaned. We find out about the space. We find out how much flooring is carpeted versus how much is tiled or wood or whatever it is. We find out what dissatisfaction they've experienced from the previous cleaners. And most importantly, their hours of operation, because a lot of businesses, such as restaurants, don't need their carpets being cleaned while their patrons are still there. Right, Roger?
That's right.
That's right. We overcome any objections. Oh, I'm not interested. I just had it done. Oh, I have a contract. I can get over that. I can overcome objections. Now, these are overcoming objections doesn't mean that just because I can overcome that objection, you're going to wind up with a set appointment. However, it'll be more solid appointment because they've asked questions and I've had to dig in a little deeper. And that's the client that you want, because that's the client that asked questions that was tough with me over the phone. That's your recurring customer right there. Just saying. We don't use any high pressure sales tactics. I don't believe in that. I believe that your product, your service, your work, and your pricing should speak for itself. And then ultimately we just set the carpet cleaning inspection appointment, again, for you to do the rest and knock it out of the park.
Janae, that was fabulous. This is what we need. I'm just so glad that we finally kicked this off. Janae, let's give them, everyone wants to know, this sounds good, but what is this going to cost me? And how do I get in touch with you? I mean, if I'm serious, how much is this going to cost me? What am I looking at? And how do I get in touch with you?
Okay, I'll be happy to go over all that. If I can, let me just real quick. Um, I want you to know that what RLMA is offering, this is something each and every one of you can do on your own. However, it can be very time consuming and very difficult to navigate through the follow up and the email processes. Like I mentioned before, the plan or the program is quite simple. However, the process can be a bit complicated. Scripts are used, emails are sent, they're effective, and they're tailored to meet your needs. So, we are asking you to provide leads from commercial industries. You choose what zip codes you want. If you need help with leads, email us. Email us and let us know. We'll walk you through it. We'll show you how. It's pretty simple, but I'm not going to assume that everyone agrees with that. So I'll be happy to walk you through that. The email that you can use to reach us is right here. It's RLMA. Can you see that, Roger?
Yeah, it's a little distant.
For ccw@gmail.com. I'll bring it closer when I get to the board. I will be happy to do that. Right now, for the carpet cleaning world, we are offering these services at $129 a week. Now,
What do
there
I
are
get?
members. I'll be happy to. I'm going to explain all of that for you. There's members of the Carpet Cleaning World Elite. Same service is offered for them at $119 a week. Because you are an Elite member, you get a $10 discount. So ultimately, that works out to about $26 a day, because what that money gets you, RLMA will call leads that you provide for 5 days a week. That's less than $26 a day. So we will call those leads. We will set the appointments for you. We will also provide you with call reports. Those call reports will show how many calls were made so that you know the work is being done, what the result was, the number of appointment sets, and ratios. If further detail is needed, then it's on a case-by-case basis. There are no contracts to sign. This is a, try it. If you want it, just to kind of boost things temporarily, that's fine. There's no obligation. You start and stop when you choose to. We make it easy for you. You can pay for the services through PayPal. We can show you how to do that as well. Right now, however, we are introducing this at an introductory price for up to the next 4 weeks. So 4 weeks. The Carpet Cleaning World will only pay $99 a week for these services. Carpet Cleaning World Elite, however, will pay $89 a week for these services. Again, for 5 days out of the week. Typically, Monday through Friday is what most people want, but if you want something different, I'll curtail it to your specifications. However, I don't work Sundays. Okay. So it'd be Monday through Friday, Tuesday, Saturday, however you want to do it, or you want to split it up, whatever. You provide the leads from commercial industries that you choose with those zip codes. Now, just real quick, I just want to give a good idea of what industries. Some people don't know what industries, Roger, that they want to call or where they should go. Can you see that on my board?
It's small. You better read it to them.
Okay, I'll be happy to do that. Okay, so daycare centers, property management and real estate companies, law firms, medical and dental offices, restaurants, high-end salons, and day spas. And then lastly, dance and yoga studios. I can't tell you the last time I was in a yoga studio, I was trying to do yoga, Yes, that's funny. But I was trying to do yoga and the place smelled horribly. Now, this is a fitness or a gym type workout situation. So there, there's, they leave a stench, to be honest. And they could certainly have used services like yours. So those are things that I've done and I'm accustomed to that. I have a flow chart that I just wanted to kind of go show if I can. Are you able to see this at all or no?
Yeah, we said.
No? A little bit?
Yeah, we said.
It's oh, okay. Well, it's really simple. So the first call is made, then we follow up with an intro email. Everything leads to an appointment set. First call, follow-up call, final call. Each one with a follow-up email, second email, final email, all leading to your appointment set. And it's up to you to do the upselling or whatever it is that you do to make your money. Lastly, let's see here. I'm too close?
Yeah, no, we can see it.
Okay, that's terrible. Okay, so RLMA, as in Roger Lloyd, Marketing Assistant, for the number four, CCW, as in Carpet Cleaning World, at gmail.com. So we have RLMA for CCW at gmail.com. So we're going to be promoting that, and I thank you for that.
Wait a minute. I know I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but are you telling me for less than $26 a day, I have you calling any commercial industry that I want to target Monday through Friday, and you're going to call them, you're going to email them, you're going to follow up with them, and then all you're going to do is tell me, hey, Roger, you got a job, an estimate schedule, you need to go handle it. Is that basically what you're saying to me right now? For less than $26 a day? Do you understand how many people I've had in my offices that have worked for me for the last 28 years that I paid $10 and $12 an hour, and they didn't even have half of the knowledge and experience or expertise that you have, and I was paying them $9 and $10 an hour to do what you're saying that you had the skills and that you'll do for less than $26 a day. All I can say is one thing. Are you kidding me right now? That's impossible. I can't believe this got to be the hottest thing since shoestrings. Listen.
Oh, my.
Wait. Stop the press. You also said for the next 4 weeks that it's only going to be $99. And then
That's
if
correct.
I'm smart enough to be in the Carpet Cleaning World Elite Group, I only have to pay $89 a week. And that you're going to call whatever commercial industry I choose, and you're going to put my name out there so I can go try to get some bids? Is that what you're saying to me right now?
Yes, sir, it is.
Oh,
That's exactly what I'm saying.
I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I'm just messing with you. Listen, guys and ladies, this is it. This is it. Did you hear what she said? Do the math. She showed you on a flow chart and everything else how she will conduct your business to do one thing. Get you through the gate. Now, after you get through the gate, you know how you always love talking about how powerful your truck mounts are and how you can end cap anything and you can CRB up a storm. Well, guess what? Now it's time to tell them that because the soft skills have already been set for you. All right, Janae, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. All I can tell you is I know I'm a little bit hard to figure sometimes, but I'm really a nice guy. And so you and I are going to be working very close together with the carpet cleaning world. This is something new, Janae. The carpet cleaning industry, from my knowledge, and I've been around for a while, and I keep up with the business part of the industry. Service Monster had something similar to, but not to this degree, not to where they will call out and get to work for you like this and things like that. And no disrespect to Joe, because I like Joe. Joe, my friend. But the thing is, I am a carpet cleaner. I know what the industry will bear. I know what they're looking for. And Janae has the soft skills. So with Roger Lloyd's marketing and Edge Cleaning by Janae with her soft skills and follow-ups, will do one thing: get you set and get you rolling. Janae, would you like
Absolutely.
to say anything else?
I just want to thank you for the opportunity to allow me to present RLMA to all of you. We look forward to the possibility of, gaining your attention at the very least, but we also look forward to the possibility of gaining your business. We want to be able to help set you apart from those that just don't get it. And maybe they'll catch on. Roger's doing something revolutionary in this industry. I'm glad to be a part of it. So thank you. And I'll see you guys on the other side once we are ready to introduce more. I can't wait.
As I always say, Janae, and I guess you'll get to start hearing me say this quite often, to the carpet cleaning world, it's up to you, and it always will be. But now the real question,
I think we've ended. I think we've met our or exceeded our time. But I think you were going to say it's up to you. It always has been, or it always will be. Have a great evening, Roger. And thank you, Carpet Cleaning World.